Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Matt Dagenhart.
March continues its great start for us here on the high desert. We saw another dry day free of precipitation as the Cascades have continued to shield us from some of the winter weather that's being pushed west out of the Pacific Ocean. You can see here on the viewer photo sent in by Greg Webb, the cloud coverage was pretty minimal today. However, it was slightly more than yesterday. The winds had died down for a majority of the day, but they are picking back up and starting to move the clouds along throughout the region. Make sure you enjoy that weather while you can, because tomorrow projects for a harsher day in terms of winter weather. A low pressure system has developed off of the Gulf of Alaska. You can see it starting to mix here with the winds that are already moving west from the Pacific Ocean to affect the coast. Seattle and Portland today, a little inland, did see a wintry mix of both snow and rain today, whereas we were shielded by the Cascades. However, as we get into the day tomorrow, that does project to for us to see some of that on the eastern slopes of the Cascades, although we won't see it as bad as the coast or the valley or the Cascades themselves, which do project to see multiple inches of accumulation. Here on the high desert, this is what it's going to look like as we get into the day tomorrow in terms of the snowfall. So you can see the southern and western regions are going to be more affected throughout the day. It should start around 10 a.m. for us, hopefully ending by about 4 p.m. If you have to travel, the Santiam Pass is expected to receive heavy accumulation, so make sure you plan for that. Mount Bachelor as well is going to receive upwards of 7 to 8 inches, so some fresh accumulation will be on the mountains as well. Take a look at this, though. In addition to the southern and western regions, Prineville and Brothers also expected to be more likely than not to receive some snowfall and get some accumulation as well. So the mild weather we've been experiencing, that's going to change a little bit as we get into the start of our weekend. The lows overnight tonight, a little bit warmer than they were yesterday. We're ranging from the mid-teens to the high 20s. You can see Madras projected for a low of 28 degrees tonight. Not as cold as it will be in Sun River and Lapine tomorrow. As we see the highs tomorrow, we're going to be mid-30s to high 40s throughout the region. Some sunshine peeking through, but again, the snow is projected. Looking towards the end of the weekend and the start of next week, Sunday still currently sits at a 20% chance of precipitation. A dry start to next week. We should see some sunshine as well. Now let's take a look at our snow report.